George should be in bed, or at least on his way there.
Do you have other children?
A daughter, Caroline, with my second husband. George's father was killed in a car accident 7 years ago. On the day George was born, he held the baby in his arms and died on the way home.
My God. What was he like?
He was perfect, really. As handsome as a prince in a fairy tale. Moral, strong, full of dreams, determined to do his bit.
Do you miss him?
Of course. Although I sometimes wonder what life would have made of him if he'd lived. In a way...
In a way?
I was going to say, in a way, you remind me of him. Although I couldn't tell you why.
I'm flattered. What about your present husband?
Oh, Henry's much more pragmatic. There are no dreams about him. He's a doer. And he must test his powers of endurance from morning till night. But he's a good workmate.
Is he handsome, too?
Oh, yes. I like them handsome.
But there's trouble in paradise.
You don't need me to tell you that marriage is a novel, not a short story. Full of plot twists along the way.
I suppose it comes down to whether or not you love him.
Really, Mr. Barber, is this because you work in the films? I think I've said more than enough for one evening. What is it?
You have to help me. We're just about to film our last set piece, the dinner, when Benson realizes he must give her up and rushes off to London.
I know, I've just been learning it. Molesley's done a wonderful job.
I told you the extras were fed up with not being paid. I don't blame them. But I'm still waiting for the money.
Well, they won't do anything too drastic.
Won't they? They say they're not coming into work.
But how can I help?
Could your servants stand in?
You're welcome to ask them. Is there something else, Mr. Barber?
I could never have got through any of this without you.
If that's true, then I'm glad.
May I kiss you?
No.
Don't you want to?
I'm afraid I'm too old-fashioned to believe that what I want is the only thing that matters.
Have I offended you?
Not at all. Nothing is nicer for an old married woman than to find she's still an object of desire.
You better not tell your husband when he gets back. He might hit me on the nose.
Wouldn't that be thrilling? Two gorgeous men fighting for my favors.